Hello and welcome to Tuesday Talks. Hello, Sherry. How are you? Hey, Angie. How's everybody doing? It's going really, really well. I'm so excited about it. Trying to get to know all of the teachers and make sure I know all their names. I haven't had a chance to sit and talk with every teacher yet, but the position that I have is new to the campus. And so the teachers are very excited about having myself and the other content specialists there to be able to assist them. So I'm really, really hyped about it. I'm just going to get back into the groove of waking up. My lighting is going to be different because I did not drag my studio light in here. I didn't realize that I'd fallen asleep. And literally, I woke up and it was 6:46. Like, no joke. It was 6:46. And I was like, what's going on? Oh my God, I've been asleep. Oh my God, I have to go live. So yeah, I literally just woke up 20 minutes ago. Hey, Rhonda. So I'm like, I didn't realize I had fallen asleep. So yeah, the waking up early is kicking my little butt. And then it's been pretty cold in there. I had to turn on the heater in there today. But the crazy thing was the temperature said 72 degrees. So I was like, why does it feel so much colder than that? I don't know, but it felt much colder than that. So that's part of why I'm drained. Because when I get super cold, I get sleepy. And so I'm a little delirious right now because I didn't realize I had fallen asleep, and then just, waking up really quickly and realizing the time and all of that. I'm just like, I'm kind of like, ooh, discombobulated. And I need to figure out what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I do have a salad that I bought yesterday, so maybe I'll have that for dinner. I'm not sure. Right now, I'm snacking on some beaver nuggets from Buc-ee's. You're so right. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy because then I get outside and I'm just dying because it's so hot outside. It's crazy. Hey, Michelle. Yeah, it's like freezing when you're there. And then, but I'm trying to be accommodating right now because the classroom that we use for an office for me and the other content specialist, that classroom is also used for meetings. So I can't have everybody else in there uncomfortable just because I'm the only one freezing, even though I hate that I'm in there freezing. But yeah, so yeah. Yep. Hey, Kate. I I didn't know you weren't going live yesterday, Kate. And I was like, okay, I'm finally at home. I'm not moving around. I'm not out and about. I'm ready for Kate's live. And I was like, did I miss it? But I didn't know that you weren't going live. And I was ready. I was ready. Okay, I have morning leaf soup written down. I think Christy mentioned that last week. I said I was going to look into that. Yeah. Hey, Naive. So, yeah, I didn't even realize like that some of the school districts started back at school yesterday. Y'all, I'm so like, I didn't even notice it. So my brother, the district that he works for, the kids came back yesterday. And I was like, oh, wow. And so I didn't even realize it. Didn't even notice the difference in traffic. It didn't even click, so, but I'm glad I know now. So I know that about the school zones, but I really don't go through very many school zones. So I'm really not that concerned. You were super tired and you were sick. Oh no. I hope you feel better. I hope to get a video uploaded Thursday. Yeah, we have a lot of allergens right now, and they are affecting my nose. And my nose just felt so dry today. And one day last week, I kind of felt like I was losing my voice, and I was kind of feeling like that earlier today. So there's like 4 different allergens, I think my brother said, that's in the air today. And that mold, y'all know how that mold does me. It's does not play nice at all. So, I just try to not be outside in the elements. That way they can't really affect me that much. So, yeah, just try to stay out of the elements, which is hard because we have these pretty days, and they're nice, pretty days. You want to be outside. Then there's a price to pay to be outside with all of the allergens. So, yeah, it's something else. But I'm trying not to complain because I don't want winter. Nope. No, they come back on Monday, so they have a whole nother week. I think that's why I didn't realize that other districts were starting back this week. It didn't even click for me like at all. But so many other school districts started back this week. So my brother's district started back. This school district for my godson started back. There's another charter school district that they started back this week also. I don't know about any of the other big school districts here. I don't know if my brother's school district was the only one. He works for one of the bigger school districts in the city. So you dreamt about high school last night. Oh man, that's too funny. Yeah, I'm really having to get used to the fact that I'm not dealing with high school anymore. It's amazing. So yeah, no high school. I don't know if it's all really hit me and I've all really taken it all in yet. But I think maybe it'll all hit me next week when school starts and the kids come in. Like just going through some of our trainings and stuff this last week, they'll start discussing something that is more directly teacher related. And then I have to remind myself, oh, that doesn't directly affect me anymore. I'm not going to be teaching. So yeah, there's There's been a lot of training that we've had, but it's been really good training, um, which is nice to know that you're in training and it's not something that could have just been sent in an email, you know. So it's been really good training. Yeah, I finally got mine. About 3 or 4 months. You got your hair done? Got your hair did? Awesome. Yeah, I wasn't sleeping well last week because I had gotten my braids redone last Monday. And then I had been trying to sleep. I ended up getting this bad knot in my neck that I had for the entire week last week. And when I tell you it was a bad knot, you could just feel it. I was putting the heating pad on it, the biofreeze, trying to massage it out, all of that. And I mean, it's feeling better now. I can say that the knot is pretty much gone, but the cold does kind of put a little strain on things. So when it's freezing cold in there, like yesterday when they lowered the temperature in that room, immediately my back started hurting. I was trying to hold off not taking this chair that I'm in back to work with me. I don't know. I'm thinking I might need to take it back. And then I thought, well, why not order another one, have it delivered to the school, and see if maybe I could get the custodian to put it together. I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Oh no, Nyleaf. Sorry to hear that. Thank you. Yeah, I only got these braids to help grow my hair out because my hair was so broken off. Um, so what I need to I have this special mix. It's like coconut oil with a little bit of jojoba and tea tree oil mix that I'm going to be putting on my scalp to get my hair right. So I'm hoping maybe maybe after Christmas I can start wearing my own hair again and get it nice and trimmed because I need a trim. So yeah, definitely need a trim. Because when I took them out the last time, when I just recently took them out to get them redone, um, it's grown out a lot, but it's like so much longer in the front and in the back. And I just needed to grow out on the sides. I wanted to grow out enough so that I can get a nice even cut all around. Believe me, I know. And so when you first get these done, like it is very uncomfortable to sleep. Um, you can't pull them up right away because they're so stiff and it will literally hurt to try and like pull them up and put them in a ponytail or whatever. They feel a lot better now because they start to loosen up after about a good 4 to 5 days. But man, last week I was struggling. And then it was just getting up early too. So I've just been very exhausted lately. And then y'all know me, I don't sleep at night. So I'm still up late, but now having to get back up early in the morning. I'm gonna have to do something. I'm gonna have to start drinking some tea or something. I have to do something to put me to sleep. So I'm not so tired in the mornings. Yes, it there's a particular cut that I want, and so I want it to grow out so I can get that particular cut. And I need it to be even all around because there's still some spots that are very broken off still. Yeah, I'm telling you, the stress just did a number on me last year. You mean, am I getting up earlier? Actually, I'm getting up at the same time I was getting up before, but considering all summer sleeping in late, now I can't sleep. Now I can't sleep in late. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, they're convenient because then you don't have to worry about doing anything with your own hair. So there's some convenience to them, because otherwise, wearing my own hair takes a lot of work, takes a lot of heavy conditioning all the time. Um, and I don't have to worry about that when my hair is braided up. But this can get costly too because it does cost to get the braids. And then I remember one year I was growing my relaxer out and I was getting the micro braids. So I don't know if you guys know what the micro braids are. So this is just considered like a box braid. This one braid is about equivalent to, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 micro braids. Like they're really tiny braids. And so I was getting those for an entire year. So I think I went and got them like 6 times, yeah, throughout that year, because I went about every 2 months. I could be sitting there on average 10 hours. Yeah, about average 10 hours. And it was costing about $200. So it was very costly. But I did that for an entire year to grow out my relaxer. Because some people, when they're getting rid of the relaxer, they do what they call a big chop, and they just cut it all out. And I didn't want to do that, so I growed it for the whole year until there was just a tiny bit of relaxer still in my hair, and that's all that I had to clip. I didn't have to clip everything off, and yeah, so it was good, but it was costly. um, it's not an hourly rate, um, but you do pay, based on length or size, because depending on the size, that's going to determine how much longer it takes for someone to do them. Yeah. Yeah, I got used to sleeping in late, so I can't sleep in late anymore. Rise and shine. Yeah, those micros take a long, long time. Mhm. And taking those out is the worst. Now, this size, they're so much easier to take out. You could pay the beauticians to take out your braids, but that's going to cost you too. So my mom helped me take them out. It didn't even take us, I don't even think it took us like 45 minutes to get them all out. Um, and then before I go and get them redone, I do a heavy deep cleaning and a heavy deep conditioning, because I know that I'm not going to be doing all that conditioning that I would normally do to my hair. So I try to do a good heavy deep conditioning before I go and get the braids redone. Yeah, braids take a long time. Now, kudos to the women that know how to braid themselves. If I could braid myself, I would do them myself. Um, But knowing me, I would probably only do like a part of my head one day and the next part of my head the other day. So I probably wouldn't want to do it all in one sitting. I know me. But yeah, my little cousin does mine. She's only a high schooler, and she does better than most women that are been doing hair in a beauty salon for a while. She's very meticulous with it as well. Yes, it is. So usually how I do it is like I will cut the braid, making sure I'm not cutting my own length, cut the braid, take the braid out, and I put conditioner on it my hair and let it sit before I start doing any kind of combing out, just to make it less stress on the hair. Yeah. No problem. No problem. So I saw that they announced the new Happy Planner squad. There was a lot of faces that I knew on the squad. Did y'all see the announcement? Exactly. So I saw that Southern Tea Time, D Planner Babe, Brown Mom Experience. I can never forget. I can never remember her first name. Yeah. Yes, Annabelle. Annabelle lives somewhere in the same area as me. I realized that from listening to her talk. I don't know if she's right here in San Antonio or like one of the little cities around here, but she's very, very nearby here. So it was nice to see her face. You only knew Southern Tea Time? Yeah, I knew quite a bit of those faces. Yeah, and so then it made me start wondering again, did Mojo Jojo plans apply again? Because I know that she's applied a couple of times before in the past. So I started wondering, did she apply again and not get it? I'm behind watching some of the videos, so I'm trying to catch up with her to see if she did. But so Amber plans her day did. I know she's applied before too. These two girls, like, they're all Happy Planner crazy. It's amazing to me they have not made that squad. It just amazes me. Yeah, they are. And they're all about Happy Planner. So I don't know. Good question. I don't plan on going to Go Wild. Where is it still going to be in California? Where's it going to be since they had to start rescheduling everything? Yeah. They need to have more diversity, not just in the people, but also in the way that people plan. Everybody's not a perfectionist planner, because I remember one year I felt like all of those people planned the same way, and I could not distinguish one person from the other. I could always tell. It was the year that Gabe was on the squad. I could always tell Gabe's spreads from everyone else's. I could always tell Kita's because she has pretty much uses that same color palette. But everybody else, it just seemed like they were all doing the same thing. It was hard to distinguish anyone from anyone else. So yeah, Anaheim. Oh, so it's gonna be, yeah. California is having too many rules with everything right now. Probably won't be going. Yes, planning diversity. Exactly. And pick some people that will use foiling in their spreads. It irritates my soul that they don't want to use foiling because it's not going to photograph right for Instagram. Some people want to see the squad members use foiling in their spreads, but almost none of them will use it. It's ugh. You didn't see any of it. That's why I don't watch Plan With Me anymore. So I feel like there's not many planners like me. Yeah, you want to see someone who's a little bit more functional sometimes. That's what I liked about the way Planners Anonymous picked their team. So many of us use, and because they're not a planner company per se, but more of a planner accessory company, they pick people that use different types of planners, and people that use their products for different reasons. So there's some ladies that mainly just do like journaling. And so we get to see their journals with the Planners Anonymous stuff. There's one girl that does mixed media art. Love her. Her name is Janice. She's doing something that like nobody does. There's another girl that likes to color her whole planner pages. I think she uses like the oxide paints, I think maybe. Some of us use different planners. Some use happy planners, some use TNs, some use coil, some use Erin Condren. There's just a diversity in the actual planning itself, as opposed to just the people that are on the team. And because I have seen some of the other ladies on the team do some awesome stuff. You know, there's one lady who's more so into card making. And that's mainly how she uses the Planners Anonymous products. So there's a lot of diversity in their people and what their people do with their products. So I like that. Oh my God, that foiling thing. Oh, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know how that irritates my soul. And here's the thing, they will be so much of a perfectionist, but then it's like, nothing has to be perfect. But and I know I'm a perfectionist. Like, I know, but I have had to watch myself, because I'm like, I don't want to be one of those people that are irritating my viewers, because I don't want to get too anal about something. You know what I mean? But that foiling thing really eats me up. Because my thing is, are you planning just for Instagram, or are you planning for yourself? Because if you're planning for yourself, the foiling shouldn't matter. It shouldn't matter how it's going to show up on Instagram. But that's just me. Ethan signed up for hockey. What? Cool. I was trying to see if my godson wanted to do track, but he acts like he doesn't want to do any sports. Yeah. So I get excited when they do use foiling. But something that I have noticed and that also kind of irritates me, I'm just going to be real with this. I have noticed that some planners will get a lot of sponsorships or free products sent to them, and they will show that stuff, but they will almost never use it. And then some of them that have Patreon channels, I will notice that some of them Patreons, I notice that some of them will use the stuff that they never use only for their patrons. And it's like, it's kind of irritating to me. I'm sorry. I just feel like if someone has been nice enough and I know they can't use everything that's into them, but use it more often than not. No, where she's talking about her son, Ethan. Yeah, my stuff is all over the place when I plan. I can barely find space to just put my planner pages and do my thing, you know? And I will use my foiling. I don't care. I mean, it's my planner. I'm not planning for Instagram. I like to share with Instagram, but I don't plan for them. You know what I mean? I plan for me. Yeah. Yeah. So it's just, I just feel like sometimes they get particular about when they use their happy planner stuff as opposed to when they use other stuff that has been given to them. I could be wrong, but that's just what I'm noticing. Okay. Better stop eating these. For one, they're very crunchy, and I don't want to be crunching in y'all's ear. Cool. And you know, when I first started looking at planning videos, that's what I like, that there were so many different people that planned so many different ways. I don't want to look at a squad spread and then everybody's spread looks the same. Like, and then I think they focus sometimes too much on people that do hand lettering. Everybody's not a hand letterer either, you know, so that's, yeah. The only subscription I have, and only for the last 2 months, is Simply Gilded. Cool. Yeah, I have, of course, Planners Anonymous. I have the Peony+Paper subscription. And then I have that Paper Pumpkin subscription that I do from Stampin' Up. I'm the honorary sis. But yeah. Yeah. Yep. And I noticed that seems to be something common across the squad sometimes. But there was, even though I knew a lot of faces on this squad, there were still a lot of faces that I didn't recognize. But congratulations to them. This is is it just me, or does it seem like people are sometimes relieved when their time on the squad is over? Like, I'm not obligated to do this. Have y'all ever noticed that? I remember the one year after the squad ended and the new squad started, this one girl just like disappeared, y'all. I swear she disappeared. I used to follow her on YouTube and she just disappeared. She just stopped making videos. I don't think I even come across her on Instagram anymore. It's like, I can't even remember her name because that's just how much I have not seen of her, but I do remember her, if that makes sense. But I felt like when Kita's time was up, I almost felt like Kita was kind of relieved that the time was up. Now we know there are some of them that Happy Planner runs through their veins and they cannot disassociate themselves from it, you know. But it sometimes seems like they just kind of feel like relieved, like it's over. Yeah. When I read what they required, I was like, there is no way in the world. No way in the world. You know, being on Brittany's team, just show a spread once a week. When I'm working in several planners, that's not hard to do. You know what I mean? And then for Planners Anonymous, it's mainly like not even a weekly requirement, but more so a kit requirement. And then I can put up whatever extra stuff I want to, you know. And what I like is Brittany and Sammy from Planners Anonymous actually listen to their teams and they actually listen to their customers and they make changes or additions to their products based on that. So I would never just PR for anybody. If I hadn't already been customers of both Brittany and Planners Anonymous, probably wouldn't have, it would be hard for me to just PR for somebody that I didn't already enjoy their products. Well, I am enjoying the paper pumpkins from Stampin' Up. It is time for me to do another bout of card making, because it's like I'm buying a bunch of stuff, and then I got a bunch of that stuff from Gail. I just need to sit down and make some cards. I'm thinking of doing another card frenzy week like I did a few months ago, because I just did a pretty nice Stampin' Up order, and that should be getting to me, I think, tomorrow. I think I got like 5 stamp sets, y'all. And then the freebie that I got, wait till y'all see the free stamp set I got because of my purchase. That was one reason I had to make the purchase that I made, because I had to have that stamp set, and you could only get it as a freebie. Couldn't purchase it. I had to have it. Yes, ma'am, I am. I am a PA stylist. Yes, I have a couple of projects I want to try and get out this week before school starts next week. Trying to think, maybe Thursday I can take some time and sit down and work on those, because I want to do one for the kit that's about to come out. The kit that will actually ship this week. Or is it shipping next week? I think it ships next week. So I want to get my project out for that. And then I've been wanting to make, I won't say what it is, but I want to hurry and make it before summer is officially over. So those 2 projects I definitely want to try and get done this week. Yeah. Yes, I got some really nice stuff from Gail. Brittany has, she is Coffee Planner Mom. So she's Coffee Planner Mom here on YouTube and on Instagram. When I first started watching planning videos, she is one of the very first planners that I started to watch. And I always loved her because she was so laid back and just so, nothing was forced with Brittany. You could tell she was just being herself all the time. And so I've been watching her for years now. And I want to say it's been about a year now. She started creating kits for herself, and she was using them in her own planner. And I was like, you need to, sell those kits. And so she started her shop. And I love that she creates everything herself. She does her own lettering. She does her own sketches and drawings for everything. So everything is handmade by her. And that is something that I appreciate. Not something I appreciate about Also Paper too, because it's truly theirs. It's truly original. Some shops, you could tell that the artwork is purchased, I guess. I don't know what other word to say. Kind of like stock items. And I noticed that about some of the sticker books that people put out too. They're kind of like stock images and things. But, I enjoy supporting these smaller shops. I haven't really purchased anything from Happy Planner in a very long time. Like I said, I think the last thing I bought from them was probably some stuff to give to my sister-in-law. But yeah. Does anyone know Lakeisha? Yes. Yes. She's such a sweetheart. She's such a sweetheart. I love her smile. It's just so contagious. Yeah. Yeah, but Brittany is Coffee Planner Mom, and I love her stuff. You'll see me put out a spread with her stickers Tomorrow. I'll have a video coming out tomorrow in my fitness Bujo planner using some of her stickers. So yeah. Yeah, check her out. She used to be a teacher too, I believe, right, Angie? I think she used to teach as well. Yeah. I believe she did. But I don't watch a lot of big channels really anymore. I mainly watch smaller channels. There's a few big channels I watch. And then I started watching so many channels that it's just hard to watch them all. There's just so many channels out there. I used to just sometimes just look for a small channel to start supporting, and haven't done that in a while. So I might start doing that again as well. Principal, that's right, principal. Mhm. Yeah. Because I think she goes live on Saturdays too, like Indonesia does. Yeah, I need to like literally put together like a schedule of people that I like to watch because sometimes I miss people's stuff. Because I remember, I think I told you I took off all the notifications because I was getting way too many emails. And they don't always cycle through all of my subscriptions. That my subscriptions don't always come through the recommended channels on YouTube. So I have to go directly to my subscriptions to make sure I'm not missing out on videos that people put out. I almost missed Sherry's video she did the other day. And then I just kept refreshing my screen on YouTube because it kept showing me the same stuff. And I kept refreshing the screen, and then it showed Sherry's video. And I was like, well, okay, thank you, finally. Yeah, the personal touch. Yeah. Hey, Christy. So yeah, I need to just kind of make me a list. Like these are the people I want to make sure that they're showing up in my feed because it's starting to just put like all kind of random stuff in like my feed. And so I find myself clicking and putting, oh, not interested in this, or don't want to see anything from this channel, you know. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I'll either open up a bunch of tabs for people's stuff. So I make sure I watch it. Because one thing I don't like about the watch later playlist is that everything that you recently saved is all the way at the bottom of the list. I don't know if there's any way to reverse that, but that I know that's something minor, but it irritates me. It irritates me. So a lot of time I will just open stuff in different tabs. What's for dinner? But you come and get in my face and be nosy. Really? Really? Don't make me. That haircut's been went to your head. And I'm gonna be the next thing to go to your head. It's okay. Okay, so you can resort it. Okay, because oh my gosh, that irritates me that everything goes all the way to the bottom of the list. Like, mhm. No, that's little bro. Godson has gone home to his daddy. Um, he stayed quite a bit over the summer, let me tell you. Whew. Yeah. What? What are you talking about? Did you just ask me if I'm eating your cookies while you're eating my beaver nuggets? Seriously? Yes, I'm gonna give him a spanking like I was his mama too. Who wants to take Ethan for a week? Hey girl, he's about to start school. You're gonna be missing him. You're gonna be missing him. God don't like ugly. No, I want to try that one with milk. No, I want to try this one with milk first. Yes, you will, Nyleave. You're gonna miss him. You are going to miss him when he starts back at school. Don't act like you're not. You're going to be like, I can't wait for my baby to get home today. Yeah. Oh, speaking of kids going to school, I need to call my godson and ask him about school because I forgot to call him yesterday. It was late when I thought to call him. So I need to call him. Oh, good question, Angie. So let's see. So for today, I have a couple of new options for tea. So the last time I showed you guys tea, I showed you guys that lemon loaf tea from Tazo. And when I tell you it smells like a lemon loaf and it tastes like a lemon loaf, it is delicious. So I have two teas for you today. So the first, this one is from the same collection as the lemon loaf. It is the Dessert Delights by Tazo. And this one is vanilla bean macaron. This is a black tea, caffeine level 2 out of 5. And it is vanilla with a dash of cinnamon. So I have had this one. I had this one over the weekend. It's really good. The flavor is not overpowering. It's kind of light, but it's nice. It's good. And then the other one, I've been wanting to try this and I haven't tried it yet. So maybe I'll drink some of this. Well, that would defeat the purpose of me drinking this tonight to go to sleep because it has caffeine. But this one is the vanilla caramel chai tea. And I've never tried a chai tea, guys, ever. Never tried it. Okay. So this will be a first for me to try a chai tea. So I'm excited about this one. Maybe I should take me one of those little hot pot tea things like I have here at the house and make me tea at work to keep me warm. That sounds like a plan. But yeah, this one, cinnamon, vanilla, caramel, and chai spices. So I've always wondered what chai tea tastes like. And now I will know because I have this one. I love Tazo teas. I love them. They make really nice teas. My godson loves that orange tea that I got from them so much that I had to buy a new one because it had expired and I didn't want him drinking the expired one. But I gave him like a ton of the tea bags to take home with him because who knew the boy liked tea, but he loves that. He loves that orange one a lot. Yeah, I've never had chai tea, ever, 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 ever. That's what I hear. I hear that they're very good with the milk. I don't know if I can do tea with the milk. I know that's how they drink it in Thailand, my brother said. But yeah, I love the Bigelow teas too. I That toasted coconut tea that I have is a Bigelow tea. It's got hints of coconut and almond. It's delicious as well. So yeah, I'm excited about trying this one. I hope I like it. Do y'all think I will like it? I like cinnamon and I like nutmeg. So I'm hoping I will like this. In the summer, it's iced tea, no sugar. In winter, hot tea with little sugar. I hardly ever drink iced tea unless I go to Cane's because I love their tea and lemonade, their Arnold Palmer mix. I don't drink a lot of iced tea, but I love hot tea, and I only put honey. I don't use sugar at all. I don't think we use sugar at all for anything, really, unless we're baking something. But yeah, all the tea that we make, we put honey in there. But yeah. But you know, a lot of people, like especially here in the South, sweet tea is really exactly that, sweet tea. Like people love it super sweet. I don't like my tea super sweet, especially not my iced tea. I like it with a lot of lemon. So chai tea is best with milk. Okay. Ooh, I'll try it. I'll try that, but it just sounds weird to me. Tea with milk. Think you'll love it? Yeah, I hope so. It sounds delicious. So it's very strong. Also, the chai is very strong. Yeah, you do honey too? Yeah, honey. I love honey. I seen that creme brulee tea. I've seen a creme brulee tea. Who makes it though? I think Tazo does make it. I think they do. I miss having a Teavana store. I don't know if you guys ever have been to a Teavana store. We used to have one here in one of our malls. When they first, well, when we first, I would say when we first discovered the store, because me and my brothers are more tea people than coffee people. We don't do coffee. My older brother will drink coffee every now and then, but we're mainly tea people. And when they had that Teavana store, each of us, not amongst the three of us, but each of us could easily go in there and spend $100 on tea. We were buying tea like crazy. Crazy. Yep. Yeah, if it's too sweet, I'm like, you're drinking sugar water. Just take you some water and some sugar and mix those together. You'll be just fine. Yeah. But I've always loved the smell of coffee, but I could never deal with the taste of it. And I tried it young because my grandfather always loved it. That's probably why I was only trying it in the first place, because hey, grandpa loved it. He loved his Folgers coffee. He had to have that every time he came to visit. So I just never liked the taste. A dirty chai tea from Starbucks is a chai. Ooh, that'll keep you awake. Exactly, Kate. It's like, where is the tea? This is sugar water. Now, one of the barbecue places here in Texas swear they've got like the best sweet tea. It is not that great. I don't know what the hype is. Everybody raves over their tea. And here's one thing that I don't like, because so many people purchase the tea, they already have it portioned and ready to go. They already have it sitting out, and then they just add some ice to it. I don't like that. And some Chinese restaurants will do that stuff too. Like the tea is already sitting there. Oh, I don't like that. Because what's been falling in that glass while this tea has just been sitting there. I don't know. That's how my mind works. But yeah. But this one restaurant, they're called Bill Miller's Barbecue, and everyone swears by that sweet tea. And I'm just like, When I get their sweet tea, I'm like, can I get a bunch of lime, please? Because they never have lemon, which doesn't make sense to me. They mainly always have lime. I don't know. I don't get it, but yeah. So I'll just ask for a bunch of citrus and put as much of there in there as I can. That's why I like to get Arnold Palmer's, because it's, to me, the right balance. I get the right amount of citrus, the right amount of tea. Yeah. If you get iced teas, mainly we say sweet tea, or you could say unsweetened, but iced tea in the South is mainly sweet tea. It's mainly sweet tea. You literally have to tell somebody you want it unsweetened. Yeah. Some places will have it as an option unsweet, but not everyone. It's mainly sweet. If you want to sweet, put sugar in it yourself. Yep. Oh, I can't do those sweeteners. I can't. I had to start saying unsweet tea at McDonald's. Yeah, you have to tell them here that you want unsweet, or you're automatically, more than likely, they're going to hand you some sweet tea. So like at Cane's, you can get the Arnold Palmer, and when you order it, you can tell them unsweet or sweet tea with the lemonade, and then they'll mix whichever tea you want with the lemonade. Sweet tea is a staple. Yeah, sweet tea is a thing. Like, it's a thing. And you know what really trips me out here in Texas? People drink sweet tea like early in the morning. I can't do it. I cannot have sweet tea before lunch. I don't know why, but I can't do it. Like, people, the big thing here in Texas, especially here in San Antonio, is breakfast tacos with sweet tea. That is a big thing here. I can't do that. I cannot drink sweet tea before lunch. It cannot happen. And I know that sounds crazy, because I will drink a soda for breakfast. But I cannot do sweet tea, and I can't. I just feel like if it's morning, it should be hot tea. Maybe that's what it is. I just think it should be hot tea in the mornings. Who drinks sweet tea in the morning? But a lot of people do. Oh my gosh, you can't believe how many people drink sweet tea in the mornings. It's crazy to me. I can't do that. I can drink anything, anytime, except for coffee. I can't. I cannot have. I can drink like hot tea all day long if I want to. I'll drink hot tea, hot cocoa. I could drink hot cocoa all day. But sweet tea, nope. I can drink a soda all day. I cannot drink sweet tea all day. I can even drink like fruit juice all day. But it's something about the tea. Maybe I just don't think it goes well with tacos. I don't know. But like I said, that is a very typical breakfast here in San Antonio. Your tacos and your sweet tea. Can't do it. Caffeine before 3 only? Oh, I can drink caffeine all day, which is not good. All this tea talk, I just got my herbs and made some. Yeah, that's me. Soda anytime. Because for one, like, I think I've told y'all this before, I am very particular about what I drink when I eat eggs. I cannot drink water and eat eggs. It makes me nauseous. So if I'm out having any kind of eggs for breakfast, I can do like a fruit juice with it, but I prefer that it be a soda. It's like that caffeine or that citric acid from the soda, the carbonation kind of counteracts the egg for me. I don't know, but the thought of I cannot do eggs with water. I, I can barely do eggs with orange juice. Oh, mm-mm-mm. Really, fruit and water? That's interesting. Wow. So now you understand me with that egg thing, right? Woo, buddy, I can't do it. Yeah, sometimes my brother doesn't really care for fresh fruit because sometimes he said the water from the fruit kind of just makes him kind of nauseous sometimes. But yeah, maybe that's what it is, Angie. Because a lot of fruits hold a lot of water, and maybe that's just too much, two of them together. Yeah. Goodness, goodness. All right. Well, ladies, I'm going to get over here, figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. Pray that I'm not up all night since I fell asleep and took a nap. Um, but I need to figure out what I'm going to eat for dinner. And I need to get back on some healthy eating again, ASAP. Let me know if there's any books that you guys want to read, to do another book club reading. And I think that's all I have for y'all today. Yeah. So I can't wait to come back next Tuesday and tell you how the first day of school went. Yeah. Please, please, please. Yes. I literally woke up with an attitude this morning because it's not that I didn't sleep well last night. I was up late. I know that for a fact. But I think I was just sleeping so good when that alarm went off and I did not want to get up. That could be it too. Sugar shock on an empty stomach. Yep. That could be it. Yep. All right, ladies, I'm going to let you guys go as usual. I appreciate you guys joining me. Again, let me know if there's a book you want to read. Let me know also if there's any particular topics that you guys want to discuss. Or if ever you guys want to join me on here, there is a way for me to send you a link and let you guys join me. So just let me know that as well. So yeah. And if your kiddos are going back to school, best wishes to all of them and their teachers and their staff. And I will come back next week and let you guys know how the first day went. It's going to be so weird to have like little bitty kids running through the building. I'm not used to that. So that's going to be a change. But I'll see you guys next week. Love you guys. Bye.